toxic relationship and how we can heal ourselves stop pointing the fingers are at the other person. Instead of pointing the fingers, start re-looking at ourselves and saying, okay, what's going on with me? Why am I triggered? Why am I reacting the way I'm acting? Where am I belittling myself or silencing myself, shrinking myself, or second guessing? What emotional blocks am I blocking due to this relationship? And start doing the inner work, the self-assessments, and trying new ways of reacting. Because in a toxic dynamic, we learn how to shrink ourselves to keep the peace, to silence our needs, to avoid conflict, second guess our worth, apologize for being too much or not enough. Eventually, you don't recognize yourself. You lose the sound of your own voice. You forget what you like. You forget who you are, what joy even feels like. Let me know in the comments if you can relate with this. I've spoken with a lot of women who come in despair and they're like, I don't even know who I am. I don't even know what my favorite color is. And you're not alone. You're not weak. You are human. And your body and your heart were doing what they had to do to survive. They were doing what they learned how to react, um, how to act and how to react. And so now you have the opportunity where if you see yourself in a toxic relationship too, let that be the alarm to say something's wrong. I need to fix this so that you can reclaim yourself. And what does that really look like? Reclaiming isn't about being loud or getting revenge or getting it. It doesn't have to be. I want to say masculine, but it's not the word I'm looking for. It doesn't have to be aggressive, right? It doesn't have to be aggressive. It doesn't even have to be tangible, physical. It starts here in the mind. So it's not reclaiming yourself isn't about getting loud or getting revenge. It's about getting real with yourself again. It's about remembering who you were before the gaslighting, before the manipulation or the neglect, creating safety in your body and in your nervous system. And so choosing softness over shame, building boundaries that feels like self-respect, not walls. So that's a whole different ballgame when you're building boundaries or setting boundaries out of self-respect, not out of, oh, I'm setting boundaries, I'm stonewalling, I'm not talking, I'm not saying nothing, I'm I'm good, nothing's wrong with me.